You've probably been told that energy manipulation is just woo-woo talk or science fiction. But what if I told you that the biggest secret shaping your life isn't luck or hard work, but the invisible influence of your own mind and the energy you radiate? Right now, while everyone else is busy scrolling and complaining, there's a silent force bending reality for those who know how to use it. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If you ignore this, someone else will use it on you without you even realizing it. Ever wondered why certain people seem to attract opportunities effortlessly, or why you keep bumping into the same problems again and again? The answer isn't random. It's all about energy ampoules, frequency, and breaking those repetitive patterns that keep you stuck. While most people are trapped in cycles they don't understand, a handful are using ancient wisdom and modern quantum physics to shift their entire lives, right under everyone's nose. If you're tired of feeling like your life is on autopilot, or if you've sensed that something is influencing your reality but couldn't put your finger on it, this is your wake-up call. What you're about to discover goes far beyond simple motivation. It's about mastering your own frequency, using energy techniques that actually work, and stepping into a reality where you call the shots. But hurry, because knowledge like this doesn't stay available forever. People often wander through life, completely unaware of how energy manipulation and mind influence shape their daily experiences. It's not just some abstract theory. This process is happening all around you, whether you're tuned in or not. Imagine your thoughts acting as tiny energy ampoules, shooting out invisible signals, like a Wi-Fi network, quietly updating the entire room's frequency. Ever noticed how walking into a tense environment can make you feel heavy, even before anyone says a word? That's your own energy responding to the repetitive patterns around you. What if I told you that energy techniques aren't just for spiritual gurus or people in remote monasteries? Keeping a focused journal, for example, is a practical way to break the cycle of unconscious negative influence. Write your goals as if they already exist, and you'll start to notice tiny shifts in your reality. Think of it like quantum physics, applied to your everyday life. Teeny, intentional actions rippling out to produce real, observable results. The trick is to make it a habit, not a once-off experiment. You might be wondering, is it really possible for thoughts to influence the world like this? Absolutely. Just like an energy ampoule can light up a room, a positive mindset can light up your environment, and people will notice. Try spending 1 week verbalizing what's working in your life instead of what's broken. It may sound simple, but you'll be amazed at how these small adjustments can break long-standing, repetitive patterns. And that, my friend, leads us straight to the fascinating world where observation itself, yes, just your attention, can twist reality in ways most people never even imagine. Most people have heard about quantum physics at some point, but few realize how deeply it connects to energy manipulation in our daily lives. Picture the famous double-slit experiment. Particles change their behavior simply because they're being observed. Your attention is more than just a glance. It's a force that shifts reality, much like tuning the frequency on an old radio and picking up new stations. When you obsess over problems, it's as if you're magnifying them with a cosmic magnifying glass. The mind influence here is powerful. Focus on setbacks, and you'll find even more reasons to complain. Shift your gaze toward solutions, and the energy ampoule around you starts to brighten. This is why breaking the cycle of negative thinking is so essential. Energy techniques work best when you choose carefully what you amplify with your thoughts. Want a practical tip? For every complaint you catch yourself making, try to spot 2 things that are going well, no matter how small. This subtle change in attention rewires your energy field. It's all about recognizing your role in this vast web of frequency and repetitive patterns. Instead of letting life happen to you, quantum physics suggests that your active observation can become your greatest tool. If you can train yourself to witness, rather than judge, you start unlocking the deeper layers of energy manipulation available to you. And if you think your heart is just along for the ride, get ready, because your heart's electromagnetic field is about to surprise you with its power. The heart isn't just a poetic symbol for emotions. It's an energy ampoule pulsing with electromagnetic force. Did you know your heart's field is thousands of times stronger than the one generated by your brain? This means every emotion you feel, joy, gratitude, fear, radiates far beyond your own body, shaping the frequency of any room you enter. That's why when you genuinely feel grateful, not just think about it, the energy manipulation becomes palpable to everyone around. If you want to put this ancient wisdom into practice, try combining conscious breathing with detailed visualization. Picture your goal, but don't just see it, feel it deep in your chest, as if it's already true. Let that sensation fill your heart space and ripple outward. Practical examples. Before an important meeting or a tough conversation, take 3 deep breaths. Focus on a single word like confidence or calm, and imagine your entire energy field radiating that frequency. You'll notice subtle shifts, not just in you, but in how others respond. Over time, these small, intentional actions add up, just like tuning an instrument. You can learn to tune your own frequency and break old repetitive patterns, and as you begin to master these energy techniques, you'll find yourself less reactive, more centered, and surprisingly influential in the collective energy around you. But what if the energy isn't just yours? What if you're also swimming in a much larger, collective field that's shaping your every move? Most people don't realize they're part of an energetic cloud, a collective frequency shaped by everyone's thoughts, emotions, and habits. Rupert Sheldrake's idea of the morphic field suggests we're all tapping into and influenced by ancient wisdom and energy patterns that echo through families, communities, and even whole cultures. If you've ever noticed that certain problems seem to run in the family, or that moods are contagious in a group, you've experienced this field in action. It's energy manipulation on a grand scale. The real challenge is recognizing when you're caught in repetitive patterns that aren't even yours. Many spend years drained by emotional cycles that were never consciously chosen, habits picked up from parents, friends, or society itself. Breaking the cycle requires more than just good intentions. It means using energy techniques and mind influence to create new rituals. Start small. Change one routine, like your morning habit or the way you respond to stress, and notice how it shifts your internal frequency. As you grow more aware of this web, you begin to see that your personal energy ampoule is both a receiver and a transmitter. The more intentionally you break old cycles, the more you influence the collective field for everyone. It's a bit like tuning a radio. You don't just receive music, you can send out your own song. And once you master that, you're ready for the next level, where science, ancient wisdom, and real-world results all collide. Energy manipulation isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about practice, technique, and a willingness to experiment. Ancient wisdom handed down across cultures is packed with energy techniques like rubbing your hands together to activate sensation, practicing alternate nostril breathing, or using physical postures to channel your mind's influence into your body. These rituals might sound mystical, but they're surprisingly practical, giving you tools to shift your frequency on demand. Start your day by rubbing your hands and focusing on gratitude, and you'll instantly feel a surge of energy that lingers. Modern science is finally catching up to what ancient traditions have always known. Researchers like Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton have explored how quantum physics, superposition, and zero-point fields intersect with the energy ampoule inside. Each of us, neuroscience is discovering that even tiny changes in breath and posture can hack your repetitive patterns and break the cycle of old habits. It's not about brute force, it's about intention, alignment, and tuning your life to the right frequency. The most exciting part, these discoveries are more accessible than ever. Online courses, books, and communities now teach energy manipulation, mind influence, and techniques once hidden in mystery schools. You're not limited to theory. These tools are meant to be used. The only real question left is, are you ready to experiment with your own energy and see just how much you can influence your reality? So, after everything you've just learned, let me ask you, are you really going to let old repetitive patterns and other people's energy keep running your life? Or are you ready to grab these ancient wisdom tools and finally use energy manipulation, mind influence, and frequency to shape your own destiny? Imagine what would change if you started applying even a single technique from today's journey. Would you feel more powerful, more in control, or maybe even see new doors open that you never noticed before? How much longer will you let your reality be dictated by default, when you now have access to the secrets that once belonged only to the few? What's stopping you from experimenting, from testing these energy techniques and witnessing the difference in your daily life? Share in the comments which part of this knowledge hit you the hardest, or which idea you're most excited to try out. Your story could help unlock something for someone else, too. And hey, if you want to keep leveling up your understanding, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. this is just the beginning. There's so much more to learn, and I promise, the next discovery might be the one that completely flips your world upside down.